Banaras, a city of sadhus and temples, including shopping malls. But the city could also be called the capital of poverty, as it is surrounded by some of the poorest districts in the country. Which is why Cash Poor Microcredit decided to make Eastern Uttar Pradesh and Bihar their operation area. Cash Poor, as a Section 25 non-for-profit company, has a vision that sees all below the poverty line women in Eastern UP and Bihar having access to microcredit services, and many of them utilizing them to lift their families out of poverty. Its mission is to identify poor women and to deliver financial services to them in an honest, timely and efficient manner, so that its vision is realized and Cash Poor itself remains a financially sustainable microfinance institution for the poor. According to a recent global composite ranking by the Microfinance Information Exchange based in Washington, D.C., Cash Poor Microcredit is 4th in the world and 2nd in India among profitable microfinance institutions in terms of the balance of results achieved among 3 key attributes: outreach, efficiency, and transparency. Cash Poor uses a cost-effective method to identify below poverty line families in Eastern UP and Bihar. It begins with the Cash Poor House Index, which scores the housing quality of potential clients. Families that score less than 4 qualify for the second step, which is an interview on the number of earners, sources of income, and productive assets of the household. Those whose normal income is below the poverty line are eligible for a loan from Cash Poor, and these families could be from an interior village or an urban cluster. One such family is of 50-year-old Sahana. Earlier, she and her husband used to work for others. Today, they have 3 weaving machines and 2 embroidery machines. Their trade earns enough to feed the large family like Sahana's. She is thankful to Cash Poor for making her her own boss.
पहले बहुत परेशान थे हम, घर और नहीं रहा मेरे पास, काम धंधा कुछ नहीं रहा, तो पैसा लिए हम पैसे से। पहला पैसा लगाया, वो मशीन एक लगाया, फिर उसमें से फ़ायदा भैया तीसरे में लगाया, फिर पैसा भैया तो उसमें लगाया, फिर ज़मीन लिया, फिर घर बनवाया, वो वाला घर बनवाया, फिर ये वाला बनवाया। फिर उसके बाद बच्चे पढ़ रहे, बाहर रहते रहे, मेरे आदमी भी बाहर रहते रहे, काम करते रहे अधिया। अब घर में सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, मेरे बच्चे घर में कर रहे हैं, हम लोग खुशी खुशी हैं, कायदे से हैं। चुकता कर देंगे पैसा, जो बड़ा पैसा मिलेगा तो मशीन गाड़ेंगे, कारीगर को बढ़ाएंगे, काम बढ़ाएंगे, फिर उसमें से आमदनी बढ़ेगा तो लड़की लड़का का शादी करेंगे, घर द्वार बनवाएंगे।
All the clients like Sahana have to go through 5-day training, where they get to learn about joint liability groups, loan utilization and loan repayment. One of the most interesting clauses to be fulfilled by a client is that one must learn to write her own name and give signature before receiving a loan. Hirabati, a 49-year-old, has taken her 9th loan from Cash Poor. Before she came across Cash Poor, the only source of livelihood was her husband Birju's cultivation for big landlords. While he continues to do the same job, their life is much more comfortable as she earns decent amount of money by selling milk of the 6 buffaloes she owns.
पैसा लेने का फोन करते भैंस लिए ले, तो भैंस लिया के फिर बेच देली, तो फिर भैंस ले आए, तो उसका वो भैंस पड़िया कुल भैंस जना के ले पैसा तो नहीं भैंस पड़िया आए हैं बिछाइल है, वैसे अपन बढ़त बा। घर में बहन जी रहल के घर द्वार नहीं रहल, वहाँ रहत हली तो घर नहीं रहल, अब यहाँ आ गए तो आपका पैसा ले लगे तो घर द्वार हो गल, गोरू भैंस हो गई, आराम से आदमी खात नहात बा नहीं होता है कि उसे पैसा तो कि उसे लो दे हो जा तो सूद बढ़ जा, न दियल दिया आपका बा तो सूत मूट संग जात बा दिया जात बा तो अपनो हमने सब खात खियावत बा आप भरातो बा ठीक बा।
The clients that complete 4 and more loan cycles are considered mature clients, and these clients have a choice to go for bigger loan of 15,000 to 50,000 once they have proven their credibility. Kamli is one such mature client. She has already taken 5 loans, out of which she invested in buying a pushcart, financed her son's motor mechanic shop, and bought mango orchard for 3 seasons. With the collective earning, Kamli has a under construction concrete house, which is her object of pride in a neighborhood constantly struggling to make their ends meet.
पैसा ले से ये फायदा भयल कि रोजी रोजगार आगे बढ़ल, ये कर कमाई आगे बढ़ल, लड़की लड़का अपन आगे पढ़ाई लिखी लगलन, गुण ज्ञान सीखलन करे लगलन, बाल बच्चा ये करे धरे लगलन, अपने कर कमाई लगलन करे, तो वही में बढ़ल ये तो घर द्वार ये बनवे लगलन, कामे धंधा से अपन परेशानी रहल। पैसा लेवे तो रोजी रोजगार करब, बेटवा के पूंजी पसार बढ़ावे चाहत हई, अब फिर नहू का रोजी रोजगार बढ़ी आगे करे चाहत हई। लड़का हन लिखा पढ़ा लड़किन के शादी ब्याह करे के बा, मकान द्वार सोचत है कि बन जात कर कमाई करतन तो घर द्वार बन जात।
Direct impact is not the only achievement Cashpour can be proud of. It has a long list of clientele who have experienced hidden impact contributed by loans taken from Cashpour. Sughara from Padari village in Mirzapur. She used to do sharecropping before she came in contact with Cashpour. She has so far taken 9 loans. Yet Sughara's life has not improved much in material terms. However, Cashpour's loan has helped her carry out important responsibilities, such as marrying her daughters off and treating her husband of tuberculosis.
एक बार शादी किया लड़की का, तब फिर करे बाद पैसा लिया तो फिर दैया कर्जा उर्जा चुका, तो दूसरा जब भर लिया पट गया, तब फिर तीसरा के दैया बीमार हो गए। जब बीमारी हो गए तब फिर साल तमाम तो सुई दवाई पैसा कौड़ी निकाला तो वहीं में लगा दूधाई। तो जब फिर भरा तब फिर एक लड़की की शादी की है, 2 लड़की की शादी भई बा, तो फिर वह लड़की के की है, तो वहू का कई भे, तो फिर बाद में भात गाय लिहा, तो गाय लिहा तो वहू के लिहा तो गाय लिहा तो मर गए, 2 ठिली 9 पारिक पारा मर गए। तब कुछ दिन आई का जब वो पटा पैसा फिर निकाला तब फिर एक गाय लिए है, तब और जे कल लिए रहे कुछ होकर लिहा दिहा दे रही तो फिर निकाला तो चुकता की है।
Cashpour with its impressive team have proven its strength and expanded the operations in 11 districts in eastern UP and 4 districts of Bihar. It is not just portfolios and operational strength, but also some remarkable recognitions that encourage its leadership team.
We have had 2 achievements. First, we have been able to wipe out our accumulated losses prior to break-even, which was 4.32 crore. Our second achievement has been recognition of our good work from Income Tax Department. Latest milestone which Cashpour has achieved is consistently generating net surplus out of our operations. Our next goal is to reach 1 million BPL women and to provide microfinance services to them in timely and efficient manner.
Cashpour knows that its field staff are essential in reaching the poor. The company not only provides Provident Fund, gratuity, medical allowance, bonus and competitive salary packages and contributes to a staff welfare fund for its employees, but it also arranges home-cooked food for them. Employees who are single even get accommodation in their mini branch building.
Not-for-profit companies have difficulty raising capital because we cannot distribute profits as dividends. But the banks still expect 12 to 15% capital adequacy, and so it's tough to meet that requirement. In the recent past, it has been especially difficult because of the international financial crisis and the fund crunch and liquidity problems in India. The best achievement we've had, of course, is reaching 3 lakh poor women and seeing what they can do with that opportunity, which is just amazing. But also we have proved beyond a doubt that a microfinance institution can work exclusively with the poor and still become financially sustainable. And that is a great achievement, and others will be encouraged to follow that.
Cashpour is partnering with 26 banks and funders. ABN AMRO provides the largest amount of funds.
Cashpour is ABN AMRO's first client in microfinance. When we looked at getting into microfinance 5 years ago, and we met Cashpour for the first time, there were a few things that struck us very strongly about Cashpour. One was its strong poverty focus and its mission of poverty alleviation, which fitted in very well with our own objective of microfinance. Second, the fact that it operates in one of the most difficult parts of the country, and it has really served as a role model for many MFIs later which have ventured into that particular part of the country and have taken up microfinance. The third reason is, while maintaining a very strong social mission, Cashpour runs its microfinance operations on a commercial basis, on a sustainable basis, and that also fits in with our lending operation principles. Cashpour has pretty much proven that having a Section 25 company is perhaps a most suitable form for a microfinance institution that has poverty alleviation at its heart. One may think that capital may become an issue, but Cashpour has, by mobilizing subordinated debt, made that possible. We have never really had any issues of capital adequacy with Cashpour. The other thing that Cashpour has also performed consistently over the last 5 years is a perfect repayment. It runs a very strong program. It also has very high standards of transparency. It has a strong board which exercises excellent